Hey guys, this is Tara with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot. My 1-year YouTube-iversary is coming up on July 23rd. For each week leading up to July 23rd, I will be doing a reading from a person whose YouTube channel I admire. So the first person for this week will be James from Light of Ryga. He's totally awesome. Need to check out his channel. I will put the link in the information box down below so you can go check him out. But his question for this week is, how can he use his mediumship abilities to not only help out spirit, but to help out, us folk here on earth as well. So I'm actually going to be doing a contromancy reading. So I'm going to be using my seashells. Next week I'll do another reading from another channel who I think you guys should totally check out and who I think is awesome. I won't give them away yet. And then I'll do one for the final week as well. So for James's reading, I do take the reading seriously. So I kind of tuned into his energy and what he needs. So for incense, I have my orange vanilla. I am using, just to kind of clear the area, one of the moonbox sprays because it's really spicy, has that cinnamon, which, James tends to have a lot of energy. So I'm feeling this is going to be a really energetic reading. So I have this. I also have this really cool candle that I haven't used in a while, but it's Maple Leaf, I believe, and it's got little berries, and it just seemed really earthy, and it seems like for this reading, I really had to get down to the elements, hence why I'm using my seashells. So let's go ahead and open it up. Okay, so you notice I have all my little different shells in here. Okay, so what I do is I just kind of put them in my hand like this. And I think about the question, I kind of mix them all up, and I'm going to toss them down onto the table here. So I'm going ahead and mixing them all up. What is James? How can he help both spirit and people here with his mediumship abilities? What would be the best way to help us here? Okay, when I feel ready, I'm going to go ahead and toss them on the table. Oh, we have one that's already flying out, kind of like in tarot when you have the fly away card. That's kind of like that. Let's spread these out. Okay, so there's one that kind of flew all the way over there, which to me means that's kind of out of the picture. I kind of read the ones that are closest to me, and then I read the fly away. So it seems, at least for me, with this shell, I have imparted my own meanings for them. And so for this one, to me, this means like luck. This is something that he's very skilled at. It's something that's part of his calling is to not only, help heal us through helping us connect to our ancestors or to spirit guides or even to our higher selves, but he's also very talented at helping those on the other side as well. So either helping them cross over, healing for past hurts, or maybe even helping those that never even incarnated. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. So that's this one's, which I think is coming through the most strongly. Okay, so I'm kind of noticing a pattern. There's these two here, there's two here, but then I have what appears to be a straight line and a hook. So actually, if I move this back a little so you guys can see, does it not look like a bird? So here we have like the body, you have the wings, and you have the head. So to me, that means this is something that's kind of already taken off for him. He's kind of soaring to new heights, so to speak, to achieve his goals. So he's already well on his way to helping people. It's not like this is something he doesn't know how to do. He's already on the right path, and I don't think that, he should change much. Okay, so let me go ahead and put this back down. Okay, so what I really want to read is actually just the ones that are in a row here because getting from my intuition, I feel that they are the ones that are the most significant. Okay, so down here at the base, which actually may represent his base, he is in a period of growth and abundance. He may have had these abilities for a really long time, but it seems like now they have kind of an energy to them where he might be able to do things he hadn't been able to do before. Like maybe his clairaudience is kicking in, and maybe that wasn't such a strong clair before. You know, maybe he was more clairvoyant or claircognizant. But it seems like he's really tapping into new talents of his in the realm of mediumship. So I see a large area of growth there, which I think he can start incorporating, what I'm getting with this. This is, to me, more like yin and yang partnership, the Lover's card. He can really start incorporating it into his readings with people, but also in other areas I'm getting like maybe he might have, you know, another job on the side, or maybe one of his main jobs. He can start kind of putting in messages that he's getting from spirit, or things that he's hearing, or things that he knows, with the people around him, even if they're not like, you know, woo-woo. But, you know, maybe just putting in things that would make people, you know, think about different ways to, you know, heal themselves. So not like straight up coming up to somebody and saying, hey, you know, I talk to ghosts, or something like that, but something that he's hearing from them that would be good information for the person that he is hanging around with, or people that he's hanging around with. So I'm getting that he can start incorporating this to his mediumship abilities, maybe outside of his tarot business. Okay, the next seashell here, this represents air. So like I said before, he is really connected to mind, you know, cognizance, clairvoyance. To me, that's, you know, all in the realm of head, clairaudience. So he's definitely in his headspace with that. So I would say really tune into those three. Not that you shouldn't use all your clairs, but definitely tune into those three when it comes to not only listening to the needs of spirit, but to the needs of the people around him. Okay, this next seashell here represents to me the feminine. So this is more like the moon. So definitely, you know, it's all just kind of tying in together, which is interesting because this is my spirit seashell. So here you have moon and spirit together. So a lot of his messages, and you can see they're like almost touching. Spirit is in direct communication with his intuition. So there is a very, very, very strong connection with the other side with him, which is awesome. And then up here at the very top, the farthest away, might be some hesitation and some blocks. So he may have a little bit of hesitation about communicating things that he knows, or things that he sees, or things that he can hear with others, for fear of being wrong. And what they're saying here is, you know, you're flying like an eagle, you know, you're well on your way. There's nothing for you to fear. You're absolutely right. Everything that you feel in your entire being is what you were meant to do, and how you were able to help us here on earth and help those on the other side. So this is just a very quick reading. Again, this was for James for Light of Ryga, and thank you so much, James, for letting me do a reading for you here. Again, his information is down below. But if you choose to do a conchomancy reading with me, it would be something very similar to this, you know, use of my seashells. And in my readings for clients, I always pick out a candle that is suited for you, incense that's suited for you, stones that are suited for you. So for him, I really felt that this piece of calcite here was straight up his alley. So yeah, there you go. Thank you again, James. And let me know what you guys thought of this reading. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, but also click subscribe to James's channel as well, Light of Ryga. And I wish you guys an awesome sauce day. All right, peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.